and Scott Knight. I'll be joined by Jay Gallion here shortly as we get ready for the tip-off of the varsity game between the Eastern Hancock Royals and the Daleville Broncos. If you see that QR code there on your screen, you can scan that and you can get tonight's game program. It's Game 8 for the Royals, full of a lot of interesting facts about each team's leading scorers and other stuff like that. We've got schedules for both teams, potential sectional opponents, all that. Some interesting facts. Eastern played Tuesday night, beat Greenfield Central. It's the first time we've played them in a few years. Won 49-46. And what was a back-and-forth game, really competitive and a good win for the Royals. Another staffer tonight, Landon O'Neill, 26 points away from moving into 5th place on the all-time scoring list, where I believe he'll pass his grandpa. I think Landon, part of a team last year here for the Royals that set the single-game scoring record, also beat his grandpa's team there. Last year against Daleville, the Royals won. Landon led with 13 points. Jake Spalding had 12. Cole had 9 points and 6 rebounds, really stuffing the stat sheet there. Silas Spalding with 8, and Cyrus Burton had 7. And we are getting ready to hit 5 MEC conference games out of our next 6. So really important stretch here for the Royals as we're getting set to take on the Broncos here. And the Broncos currently 5-1, 3-1 in the MEC, so this is one of those big ones. We got to beat one of our opponents for the opportunity to win the conference here. We'll come back to this here in a second. We're getting ready to have starting lineups and the national anthem. Yeah, so we're going to plug you into the PA and let you hear that.
If you would, please raise for tonight's national anthem.
And actually run a commercial right now.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Good evening, Royal fans. Welcome to tonight's varsity contest between the visiting Daleville Broncos and your Eastern Hancock Royals. First, the starting lineup for the visiting Broncos. At one guard, a sophomore, number 2, Marique Adams. At the other guard, a senior, number 3, Camden Leisure. At one forward, a junior, number 5, Dylan Scott. At the other forward, a senior, number 23, Travion Johnson. And at center, a senior, number 24, Robert Wilson. The Broncos are coached by Miss Ashley Fouch. And now for your home team Royals. At one guard, a 6-foot junior, number 2, Silas Spalding. At the other guard, a 6-foot junior, number 11, Jacob Spalding. At one forward, a 5'11 senior, number 15, Cole Rainbolt. At the other forward, a 6-foot senior, number 21, Landon O'Neill. And at center, a 6'3 junior, number 23, Edric Miller. Your Royals are coached by Mr. Aaron Spalding.
All right. So there's our crew. We've got a comment, what's with not playing the national anthem? We can get dinged by YouTube when we play that and then lose the opportunity to put that on there. So we got to mute it while it's going. Nothing that's anti-patriotic. Just want to be able to do our live streams. Okay, both teams with one loss. Royals only 1-0 in the MEC, though. Edric Miller controls the tip. And Jake Spalding will start it for us. And really, they're playing some tight man. Looks like Travion Johnson doesn't want Landon to get anywhere near the ball.
It's probably a good idea.
And they fed it to him. Can't quite convert. Landon thinks he got fouled. Broncos come away with the rebound. This is the big game for both teams because there's 2 or 3 teams that are going to be, well, maybe even 3 or 4 that'll be really good in the MEC. We're looking at Wapahani, probably Blue River, and Monroe Central too. And so no gimmies here at the top. The Broncos take the early lead.
Does Daleville have a football team?
But they do not.
They do not. I was wondering,
they do not.
As far as athletes go, are they sharing athletes or obviously different seasons, but I just didn't know if they, they're boy athletes, if they had football in the fall or what.
Nope. Jake misses and Wilson grabs it. Royals cause a turnover. Now they don't. They have really good volleyball. I think they have good cheerleading.
They do have good cheerleading. I was going to make a comment earlier. It's kind of funny you brought that up. This is our big conference rival for cheerleading, and I was hoping their cheer team would be here tonight so we could scout them out a little bit, but their coach said they weren't able to make it. So,
yeah.
But yes, they have an excellent cheer program at Daleville.
And I feel like I've seen a baseball banner or 2 in their gym, but
yes.
not for sure. As
I think you're right.
Cy gets 2 there.
They also have an excellent girls track program the past few years. It's coaching track with my husband in the spring. We always look at Daleville. Had a couple excellent distance runners a few years back.
Three is good there from Merrick Adams. Jake's isolated. He's going to try to get in. Throws it back out to Eddie up top. Back to Jake. 3 off. Nope. Wilson grabs the rebound again. And we're going to pick up a foul there as Cy bumps Camden Leisure. And the Royals playing man-to-man. We did that a bunch against Greenfield, and I'm sure there's a strategic reason for it. We generally play a 2-3 zone.
Good ball movement by the Broncos. Eastern staying right with them.
Yep, Johnson hits it for 2.
It's a really pretty shot.
Yep, 7-2 lead for the Broncos here right at the start. We got to hope we don't have a hangover from that big win the other night. Cole hits a 3 straight on. Johnson drives, it's cutting Adams, and he'll make the layup. And we saw that a little bit in the JV game where they draw the double team and it hit the cutter. We got to make sure we don't fall asleep.
Oh, Jacob gets
Jake
slipped there.
loses his feet. Yep, gets the ball back. Good save.
Got to set something up, guys.
It's Landon.
Yeah, they're not going to let Landon get open, you can tell. They've watched their film.
Yep.
Nice ball movement. Come on, Edric.
Yeah, and this is a game where we could see Edric have a huge one again like he did the other night.
Silas
Size 3. Good. Edric with a big game against the Cougars the other night as they tried to take away the Spaldings and O'Neill. And Edric said, hey, what about me? I'm a pretty good player too. And good in all phases. Good double team. Johnson able to break through. Layup no good. Cole picks up foul. So Johnson will shoot 2.
Makes the first one.
And the second. Coach Spalding calls a quick timeout. We're going to call this a Double Barrel Woodwork Company timeout. And that's just going to be a 30. Double Barrel Woodworks, owned by Sean and Deb Grass. For all your woodworking needs, probably show you a commercial for them later on, but they do a terrific job. Contact them for a lot of different woodworking items that you might want to give for gifts or decorate your house. We thank them for their support. Kind of watching Coach Spalding there a little bit. He was not happy. Kind of reading the team the what for. And I think it's the defensive effort that he is not happy with.
I think you're right.
I mean, shots will fall or they won't, but you could always hustle and play good D. Cole up top, swings it over to Edric. Gets a cutting Silas Spalding.
Nice shot.
Hits the 3. Silas with a quick 8 points.
Yeah, if Silas is on, he's on, and he's going to be hard to stop for sure.
Now he gets
nice
the steal. Throws it up
nice
to Jake, back to
maneuver.
Cole.
Nice job, boys.
Yep, and that was nice. Extra pass from Jacob. Royals take the lead.
Great defense.
Yep. Good job, Jacob. And that's, I think that's what we were talking about. Couple good possessions on both ends of the floor for the Royals there. Landon will start the offense this time. Jake looks to make a move.
Oh.
Landon cut and then came back. And it's going to be an over and back. Yeah, just some miscommunication there. Jacob anticipating Landon staying with the cut. Landon trying to get himself open. It'll be Broncos ball under our basket. Inbound to Johnson. He gets in the middle. Gets the tough shot over Cole.
I'll tell you what, that's kind of his sweet spot right there in the paint. He hasn't missed a shot there, I don't think, yet. Maybe once.
No, that was a good job. Yeah, Johnson had a double-double last year against us with 10 points, 10 rebounds. You see who made that? I looked down.
It was either Jacob or Cole. I'm looking at it on a little tiny screen, unfortunately. Nice move there, and Landon.
Nope.
Not quite. Oh, great rebound, Cole Rainbow.
Yep,
got pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, Cole couldn't quite keep a hold of it. Cyrus and Grant check in. Cole and Edric will have a seat. We'll look to see if we can get some instant energy from those two. Cyrus does a great job around the basket. And Grant had a nice shooting game the other night, too, with a couple of big baskets, especially in the fourth quarter. Leisure. Johnson for three.
It's a different place.
Nope, no good.
Oh, got a lot of pushing going on under the basket. Yep. Burton thought he should have gotten a foul there.
And Scott airballed that. Landon came away with it. But I think Cyrus was trying to block out a couple of guys and just couldn't get to the ball there.
I don't see a 24 on the roster. Am I missing 24?
Silas, it's a chance for an and one. Robert Wilson.
Wilson,
number 24.
Okay. I'm just missing him.
That's going to be Scott's first foul. First for the Broncos as Silas converts the old-fashioned three-point play. And the Twins picking up real high, and we've dropped back into our 2-3 here as that trap's coming and really harassing Leisure. Yep. Justin Grant has checked in. Broncos get a layup there. Under a minute. This is typically where Coach Spalding likes to hold for a shot. We'll see what happens. Looks like we're getting to our offense a little earlier. Underneath the Grant.
Get up, Grant.
Good pass from Silas. Grant's angle on his shot just a little bit off. Wilson with a little shot deflected by Gray. Burton comes away with it now. We got one shot here with 20 seconds left. Jake going to go one-on-one. It's his brother. Side, the fade, no good. Royals going to end with an 18-15 three-point lead here at a kind of fast and furious first quarter there.
Yeah, excellent first quarter.
And we started out a little slow. Coach Spalding called the timeout. Boy, we came out with some energy, both ends of the floor. Kind of shot right past the Broncos there. I'm going to throw this up real quick. The MEC standings, you can see there Monroe Central on the top, 2-0. Wapahani 2-0 also, and we've got Wapahani next week. Then Eastern, Randolph Southern, Daleville already played 4 conference games there. And so it's looking like right now those are the top teams. We'll see how the Randolph Southern works out. I think we play them in 2 weeks, had to reschedule a game from last week. But my guess would be there'll probably be 4 teams there that are challenging for this as Randolph Southern sub 500 just with 1 conference game at this point. So it could be a fun conference race. Royals going to come out with the same 5 that they ended with. Spalding, O'Neill, Burton, and Gray. Looks like the Broncos have Wilson, Adams, Grant, Leisure, and Johnson. So both teams returning the teams they ended the quarter with. Broncos ball. They're down by 3. And we're going to stay in that 2-3. And we'll look for the trap up top.
Nice
Jake
steal.
gets a steal. It's the second time they dribbled it off somebody's foot. Oh, Jake got a little too fancy there. Just make the easy pass. Grant standing by himself in the corner. Yeah, Jake pokes it away, but it's going to go out of bounds. Johnson. Leisure picks up. Three's no good. And they're going to call a push on Wilson, I think.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Wilson's going to pick up a foul. Owen Crabb, the junior, checks in. Wilson go to the bench. Oh, they just called a illegal pick on Landon. I didn't see that. Oh, air ball from Adams, but Leisure hustles and gets the rebound. No good. Followed by Adams, no good. Gray comes away with it. Silas. O'Neal, head on three. Good.
Nice job.
Lead goes to 6. And this trap has just caused a little bit of trouble for the Broncos. Yep, as Johnson gets called trying to Euro step there.
I was going to say, this doesn't look like a little bit of NBA there.
He might, if the step wasn't so big, he might have had a chance.
Yeah.
Got a decent student section tonight for a night before New Year's game. Silas for 3, no good.
I'd really like to see our student section get back into, with COVID and everything else, it just kind of got away from it, and it's great to give the kids something to do.
Absolutely. Nice break, job. Spalding to Spalding.
Wonder how many times they've made that play in their career.
Yeah, probably
a couple times.
Woo! Royals force a timeout with an 8-point lead, little run there. 30-second timeout. Let's throw this up. Family sponsors. So if you're interested in help sponsor the athletic department, you see down at the bottom of your screen right above the scoreboard, we've got a URL, http://www.tinyurl.com/EH Royal Pride. These are the things that keep the program running, help with all sorts of stuff here. It was tremendous last year during COVID in small crowds. We're still getting a lot of people here, as you can see there on the side, donating to help in the program. Typically it's a $25 or $50 donation that's set, but you can donate as much or as little as you would like.
And every little bit helps.
Absolutely. This day and age of budgets and school funding and stuff, anything we can do to help is great for our athletic program. We appreciate those of you who are such good supporters. Johnson in the corner, he's going to take the 3. That one won't go. Crabb grabs the rebound but loses it out of bounds.
Yeah, I don't think the kids are going to let that one go.
Nope. And here come the Royals again. Silas gets in, kind of double pumps. Layup no good.
Okay.
Adams grabs the rebound. Nearly forced another travel. No good. Burton with the big rebound.
Silas.
Yeah, and he did a great job keeping Crabb on his back.
Yeah, he did.
Jacob steps into the 3. It's short, and the Broncos are off and running.
Got to get his feet set before taking that shot.
Yep. And there's going to be a travel, and Leisure got poked in the eye or something looking for the foul, but moved his feet. There's no exceptions if you can't see. And then we've got a supporter here that's commenting the great camera work.
Is it my husband?
It is possibly your husband.
I knew it. Thanks, honey.
Cyrus straight on for 3.
Oh.
Back to the rim. Great rebound by Grant.
Nice job.
And all of a sudden that lead grew to 10. And I love the intensity and the hustle. And really it's been keyed from that timeout and then jumping into this zone. Broncos really struggling. Another travel. Johnson, I think that's his 3rd of the, or 2 travels and off his foot maybe. Edric Miller comes in for Silas.
Now, I know you said they had a pretty good record. You know, my husband would probably know this quicker than we would, but as far as the teams that they're playing, you know, are they teams with this kind of intensity? Because Eastern's really laying it on thick here. I mean, they're not going to let them just walk up and take a shot.
They beat Blue River by 3 and Westdale by 2
so
in
close
their last game.
Okay.
Yeah, beat Shenandoah by 3. So, yeah, they've had close games, but they're getting those wins. Grant's 3 is good.
Nice job, Grant. Yeah, I was just curious if they played teams, you know, that push them this hard.
Right.
Or if they just have easy shots. But if it's close games, they're probably used to.
Right. Well, and we played 2 4A schools and won 1 and lost 1. So, I mean, we're not going to be intimidated by our conference foes.
Right.
Edric pokes that one away from Crab. Crab looking around for Goyle. Can't find him.
I was waiting for that comment. I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, it was coming. We swap one Spalding for another there, too. As Silas comes back in, Jake will have a seat.
Nobody out there, but couldn't take the shot. Edric for the rebound.
Broncos have gone cold. Here comes Edric over to Landon. Landon makes the layup. And right now our scoring's coming from all over the place. Guys assisting on the plays. This is great team basketball. And Johnson with another turnover, nearly has to throw it almost backcourt to Leisure. And I think that's I was going to say off of Gray. I think the defensive intensity has really flustered the Broncos.
Yeah, I think so too. That's kind of what I was alluding to earlier.
Yep. And Adams is coming in for Johnson. Johnson's going to get a break and may need to collect himself just a little bit. That's been a rough couple minutes for him.
Oh yeah.
Adams up top. And almost dribbles into a double team. Leisure hits cutting. Crab throws it off Burton. Oh, no, he doesn't. He misses him.
Oh.
That's interesting because it took a funny hop.
It looked like it was off of Burton.
Yeah, going to be Royals ball. 3:21 to go in the second, and this second quarter been all Royals. 15-point lead at this point. And I think this is kind of what we expect from this team, what we've been seeing in the second quarter. A lot of guys getting involved on both ends. Silas back out to Burton. Burton gets inside, back out to Silas. Gray, nope. Wilson grabs the rebound. We're going to have a Silas to Cyrus to Silas.
Yeah, I messed up earlier trying to say that.
Jake and Cole getting set to check back in. Another air ball. Scott there, and that's going to be Royals ball. Gray coming out, and Burton coming out. So the super subs to bring some energy and then get a much-needed rest. Landon goes right to the basket, leaves it short for the second time, I think. Still looking for the foul. Not happy with that. Here goes Leisure. Cole stops him, forces a bad shot. Leisure gets the rebound. Nope. It's a lid on the basket there. Eddie grabs the rebound. Here goes Landon. He's going to convert that one and gets the foul.
Nice. He is hyped up.
Yeah, he's been waiting for that one.
I'd like to see them show a little emotion out there. Daleville's coach doesn't like what's happening right now. I think she's going to call timeout. Yep.
Yep, another timeout.
Full timeout for Daleville.
Let's run a IHSA commercial here.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
All right, we're back. So I heard this week described by some teachers on Twitter as a week where teachers in particular don't know what day or what time it is, that week between Christmas and New Year's.
That is accurate. Yes, because I kept thinking it was Saturday,
Yep.
multiple days in a row. But I also have a 2.5-year-old and a 6-month-old,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure if I slept last night or
Yep.
all
So-
the days blend together.
It's a good week for teachers. We hit the ground running again on Monday. The kids come back Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
Got our first semester in the books. Didn't have to go remote, so that's a win.
Oh, yeah.
And
Oh, screen is black here.
Uh-oh.
What happened? Uh-oh.
we lost our picture.
Hold on a moment. We'll see if we can get this going.
That one I don't know how to fix. Oh, I have do I have a commercial still on? No. Yeah, we're working on. We're efforting the video.
I'll let you do commentary. And I'll see what I can do here.
Yep, Leisure. Is it here?
This is
There we go. Sorry. Hopefully your video is back up now. Silas grabs the rebound there.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, that was technical difficulty on my part. Edric's not going to get the bucket there, but he does draw the foul.
Thanks to everybody at home letting us know
Yeah.
the video is out. We were just watching the game, and I could still see it on my camera, but didn't realize it was off, so I apologize.
There we go. Eddie
Nice shot.
gets the and one. That's going to be the 6th team foul, I think, on the Broncos here. Let's see. Yeah, they're going to say only the 5th. Wilson picks up his 3rd. Free throw's no good. Here comes Leisure. Royals up by 20. Well, we thought might be a tight game. Good conference test for the Royals. Well, Cutting Scott can't hit it. Adams rebounds it. Eddie takes it right away. It's Jacob.
I was hoping he would dunk that.
Well, Landon would have called that a dunk. Help Scott from a little short. Nope, air balls. Wilson rebounds it. Gets blocked by Grant, but they're going to call Grant for the foul as we've gone under a minute left in the first half. So Wilson will shoot a pair. It's the first, and that's the first point that the Broncos have had in quite some time, maybe the early seconds of the second quarter.
Which is interesting because they're definitely playing with intensity. You know, it's not for lack of effort. They just haven't been able to get a shot to fall for them.
Right. Cole draws a foul there. And that's going to be on Johnson.
How many is that for him?
I think it's his.
They say it's his first. I thought it was at least a second.
I think he just had, we were saying his name before because of turnovers. Wilson comes out. I think, well, it was 56 seconds. That was the 6th foul. So if we get fouled, we're shooting bonus. Gray's going to drive. Gets it inside. Draws the foul. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Grant just powered that one. It's going to be Adams' second foul. Grant hits the free throw. Royals going to see if our defense can create another shot here before the end of the half. Yep. Oh!
Nice steal.
Grant,
potential.
Yep, nearly got it. That'd be a deflection, I think. It's a good hustle point. Adams thinks about the 3. Jake hustles over. That 3's no good. Going to be Royals ball. Off Adams, tried to save it, but I think it hit the baseline coming back in. Well, if I remember correctly, we had a 3-point lead at the end of the first quarter. But it's ballooned to 24.
It's crazy.
And actually, I think it was 18-15. That Broncos may only have 1 point. Oh, Cole gets blocked. Tried to save it. 3 seconds left, Bronco ball.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think it was 18-15.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden somebody lit a fire underneath us.
Johnson going to try to throw up a 3-pointer here to beat the buzzer. No good. So in a second quarter that was all Royals, we really took this game under control. And it started with a timeout Coach Spalding called where he kind of ripped into the guys about their intensity. Then we switched to a 2-3. Shots came alive. We forced numerous turnovers, and I think there was a lid put on the basket for the Broncos. So we'll be back in just a bit with some unofficial stats. Got under 10 minutes, and we'll resume then. Hey, we are back here. We've got some stats for you coming out of that half where the Royals just took over the second quarter. I think it was 22-1 in the second quarter. So points-wise, Silas Spalding's leading the Royals with 13. He's also 2 of 3 from 3. We've got 2 with 8, Landon O'Neill and Grant Gray. Each of them have hit a three-pointer. And then it's kind of spread out. Rainbolt with 5, Jacob Spalding with 4, and Edric's got 2 that he's chipped in. Cole's hit a 3 as well. So we're 5 of 11 from 3 points. Looks like assist-wise, trying to read here on my phone. Silas with 1, Jacob with 2, Cole with 1, Edric with 2, and Cyrus Burton with 1. Got 1 block from Grant Gray. Offensive rebounds, Cole's got 1, Grant's got 1. 2 defensive rebounds for Silas, Landon, Edric, and Grant, or Cyrus. Grant's got 1. So Royals all over the place, and really that defensive intensity that we cranked up there in that second quarter combined with hitting the glass and converting some shots made a huge, huge difference. Landon on that fifth place scoring watch has got 8, so he is 18 points away from passing his grandpa to become the 5th all-time scorer. And we were joined here by
testing check 1 2.
Former boys super sub Cameron Wise.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, we got you.
All right, perfect.
Cameron, home from college, decided to sit in here on the second half with Mrs. Gallion and I, so he can give us some insight into what Coach Spalding may or may not be saying and some of the strategies, doing a lot of the same things when he was here.
Yeah, it's always fun to walk into a gym and you hear the coach yell something out and you know exactly what's going to happen.
Absolutely,
for the most part.
Absolutely. So Royals ball here. We got starters. Looks like Broncos got starters too. Silas goes right to the hoop.
Did it take long?
No, he's been red hot this game.
Royals coming off a win against Greenfield Central 2 days ago.
It's a big win for the program.
Yeah, for sure.
And we got that 2-3 zone back with a Spalding trap up top. Ball thrown off one of their legs. And the Broncos just hoping they can get some shots to fall. They got a few decent looks the second quarter, but other than the free throw, they had nothing.
Yeah, I think the score was 15. Was it tied up at 15?
18
to 15.
Yep. Yep, and Leisure hits one now, so they're off the schneid there for the third quarter. Really a rough second quarter for the Broncos. Royals just looking to maintain the intensity because we got a few big conference games coming up and even out of conference with Newcastle in the weeks to come too. Cole for 2.
Jumper good by Rainbolt.
You know, he's that player that really doesn't get a lot of recognition either, but he's really working his butt off tonight.
Yeah.
Making a lot of key plays under the basket, boxing out.
Some of those hustle things we see from Cyrus Burton too sometimes that
oh yeah, for sure.
You don't necessarily see the scoring, although Cole's got 8. That's or 7, sorry. That's one of his higher scoring games of the year, but he does the little things. You're right. Working hard underneath. Leisure to Johnson up top. Johnson had a really rough second quarter.
Yeah, a few turnovers there especially.
Well,
Cole gets called for the foul.
2 quick fouls for the Royals. But a 26-point lead. They throw it inbound to Johnson. The shot goes.
I'm telling you, that's his sweet spot. You got to keep him out of there.
Yeah, that was a good inbounds play. I know the girls team runs that too a lot with Ruby White and Emma Bolden. Kind of set a picket fence screen there. Edric goes right to the basket.
Nice job, Edric.
You know, I haven't watched all of their games, but the last 2 games, Edric has just been phenomenal in attacking the basket, just nonstop, just relentless, just going at will.
And it's cool because the first couple of games of the year, he was real passive.
Yeah, that's what I remember Mr. Gallion saying that on the live stream the other day.
Yeah, and that's so, yeah, because he kind of made the difference in the Greenfield game.
Oh, yeah, him and then Grant Gray with those 2 threes. Everybody really in that game contributed.
Yep.
could say there were a lot of X factors in that game.
Absolutely, and we've gone 7 deep with everybody adding in, and we could even bring a couple more guys off the bench and get some more
breathers.
Yeah, absolutely. Zach Arnold and Isaac Lewis there, and both of those guys can play guards, and so we've got a deep bench. Coach Spalding, if he wants to, can go pretty far down there.
Yeah, just looking at years to come, I remember the Greenfield game. I believe most of the scoring and most everything, the juniors kind of led all of that. So we're losing some good seniors this year, but in years ahead, it can look promising in the future as well.
Yeah, these are 2 really good classes, the junior and senior classes together. Another air ball there. Cole picks up another foul. That's going to be his 3rd.
I jinxed him.
Yeah,
man, that's my bad.
He was hustling. It was a good putback from Adams. Kind of got a little position on Cole. Burton's going to come in for Rainbow. I'm sorry, that's not Adams. That's Scott. Got my numbers wrong. And he hits the first. Royals student section with a sarcastic cheer.
Scott's second free throw is up. No good.
Landon with the rebound.
Landon just calls, I'm going to run it this time.
Landon with the pull-up jumper. It's good.
Nice job, Landon.
And that's what we saw him develop that last year with you guys, where that mid-range jumper, people jumping out at him at the three-point line. He gets just inside and hits it from the elbow. There, Adams hits the 3.
I noticed early on, I believe it was Johnson was face guarding Landon to start the game.
Yep.
I noticed.
Yeah, he was real tight.
Yeah. He's backed off a little bit, and Silas Spalding with the drive to the basket on the baseline. Tough shot.
Yeah, we're just forcing them into all kinds of turnovers and bad shot stuff. Now that 3 was good from Scott off a long rebound. Our defense has been tough. Yeah, Broncos trying to rally a little bit with kind of a half-court trap. Gets a steal that time and can't get lazy.
Steal it right back. 3 for Jake Spalding, no good. Rebound Miller.
That backside rebound, so good.
About lost the ball on my camera angle. It kept going back and forth. I apologize.
Edric gets his own miss. Over to Silas. Silas went for a ball fake and lost it.
A little sloppy on both ends right now.
Yep.
Not the greatest sequence.
You almost want to go back here with your offense and reset and get going. All right, we're going to throw up our trivia question here real quick. Told this should work. It is not working. So if Mr. Gallion could at least tell us the trivia question, we'll share it with you.
We're hitting the button, Mr. Gallion. It is not working.
Yeah, that's okay.
Text your wife.
As we are in the double barrel woodworking timeout here. Next timeout, we'll try to show a commercial for that one as we get going. As soon as we get the trivia question, we'll share with you guys.
I see in the chat, Coach Chad Kokenauer is giving us some stats on Daleville. They have won 2 baseball state titles in the past 5 years. That's right, because I remember in baseball we beat them. I don't know, our record's pretty good against them in baseball for the past few years.
That's what we were talking about earlier, because we thought they had a pretty good baseball team.
Yeah.
Cameron was a baseball player as
well.
Well, right.
There's intramurals. Well, actually, I think they only have intramural softball. Anyways, Jake Spalding bringing the ball up the court.
We call it yucky ball. I'm a track coach.
Yucky ball?
Yucky ball.
Oh.
We're focused on track in the spring, not yucky baseball.
Okay.
I'm sure I'll get a lot of complaints on the chat about that comment. Just kidding.
Landon from deep hits it.
Nice
There we go.
shot.
And that was, the Broncos really were chasing us. Landon just can shoot from pretty much anywhere inside half court. No, that's not a challenge, Landon.
No.
When you watch this back. Leisure gets inside, draws the foul. I think they're going to call Silas for that one.
Or Silas or Landon,
Yeah.
I believe.
They give it to, yep. You're right, they gave it to Landon. He slid over and wasn't able to help. Leisure misses the first.
With the Sagarin ratings and everything, assuming we carry out and win this game, Daleville, they only lost to Monroe Central by 2, and Monroe Central is a really good team this year. So
Yep. They've had quite a few close games.
Yeah.
Either way, so Leisure hits the second. Lead stands at 25. Just under 3.5 to go in the quarter. Jake in the corner, splits 4 guys, hits Landon on the other side. Landon gets away with a little hop there. Cyrus inside, loses it. Yep, they're going to say that was on his own. I think that's more of that sloppiness you were talking about.
Yeah.
Trivia's in the chat.
Grant Gray checks back into the ball game for Edric Miller.
Okay, so our trivia question in the chat for those who are watching. 2 years ago, the game between Daleville and Eastern Hancock, also at Eastern, was won on a buzzer-beating layup. Who hit the layup? And I didn't see who made that basket right there.
That was Silas,
right.
I believe. Silas Spalding.
Good comeback. Now it's turned into a track meet.
That's true.
So again, who hit the buzzer-beating layup against Daleville 2 years ago?
2 years ago?
Yep, 2 years ago.
Good
rebound, Cyrus.
Wait a second.
Yeah.
We won that on a buzzer beater?
Yes,
oh,
but you
man.
can't, since you were playing,
Yeah,
you can't answer that.
I'm 99% sure I know who it is, but I didn't remember that game being on a buzzer beater.
Yeah. I will defer to oh, hey.
Wow. Great shot.
Cam Wise. Coach Derek Collison guesses Cam Wise. Who was that on the three? Was that Landon?
What?
Keep
Yeah.
looking down at the chat.
Oh, nice.
Landon grabs a rebound.
Royals looking to slow things down here a little bit. Of a 1-3-1 by Daleville, trapping 1-3-1.
Yeah, they're just trying to find something that'll work and slow us down. Grant's in and out. Cyrus
Nice
with another rebound.
Cyrus.
Board side.
Just the first foul for the Broncos there. And that's Noah Colvin, who we saw in the JV game. They are really going down the bench now, trying to find something that'll work here.
I was mixing up our buzzer-beating games.
Yeah, I remember the other one you were talking about. Yeah, that was
I knew that one was. Well, I won't spoil the trivia question for you guys.
There you go. We're going to call the foul there on Cyrus or Grant. Nope, Jacob. He's got a hand in there. A minute 15 left. Royals lead up to 28, but Johnson at the line with a chance to cut it. More time for anybody who's listening and wants to play. 2 years ago, the game between Daleville and Eastern was won on a buzzer-beating layup. Who hit the layup? Here's your clue. The player still is on the roster. Still on the roster. Johnson hits the second.
Has nobody gotten it yet?
Nope. Only got one guess.
Skylar
There we go. Nope.
Nope.
That's Skylar. Skylar graduated a couple years ago, so not still playing. Landon from the corner.
No good. Board by Cyrus.
Nice job, Cyrus.
That's really something that can get Cyrus Burton going.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Coach Kokenauer says Zach Arnold. Good steal from Jake. He's going to slow it down. Landon's going to take it. There
and
we
it's
go.
good.
Landon now 7 points away from going into fifth, if I have counted correctly, unofficially.
And in terms of sports stats and statistics and things, I don't think you could ever prove Coach Kokenauer wrong. And yes,
No?
you are correct.
Yep.
It was Zach Arnold who hit the game-winning layup.
Yep, it was Zach Arnold. So Coach Kokenauer wins. We had guesses of Landon, Jake Spalding, Cole Rainbolt, but
Nobody guessed Cameron Wise.
yeah,
Interesting.
Yes.
That's disappointing.
Okay. Oh,
Yes.
somebody. Wow.
Coach
I
Cole
appreciate
was in.
that.
Yep.
Oh, okay. That was a guess.
Yeah.
I thought he was just. All right. Thank you, Coach.
Yep. So Coach Kokenauer won. We don't have any prizes. At least I don't have any
Bragging
prizes.
rights.
Yeah. We grab something off Spalding's desk if you would like next time
Yeah.
you're in there.
Spalding's tie.
Unofficially grab something off that. So that quarter ends. Royals with a 32-point lead. A little better for the Broncos, at least scoring-wise, as they are able to take the lid off the basket. But the Royals aren't slowed down, and we're 3 points away from the mercy rule there.
Oh, they did add that in.
35 points in the second half. It's a running clock except for timeouts and free throws.
So, that's interesting.
Yep.
What if it gets back within 35?
Nope.
It still runs?
Once it hits, it goes. Yeah, we actually had that question in football the first year they implemented a couple of years ago. But with basketball, I know for sure it does not go back. And we've had that happen in the girls' game a few times. I have not seen all of the boys' games. I think once or twice we've had it happen. And really, you don't notice as much in basketball as you do in football, since the clock runs a lot. Unless you've got a bunch of jump balls or, like turnovers, it's always running anyway. So.
Well, it's not that long of a game anyways. How long is a high school football game? Is that 12-minute quarters?
No, it's only 8. Sometimes feels like forever.
High school football games only 8-minute quarters?
Oh, maybe it's – I don't know.
It does seem like a lot longer than
I thought it was 12.
When we played New Albany a couple years ago.
That game was an eternity. Oh.
Yes, it was.
That was fun, though.
It was a fun game. It feels like it got over at like 11 o'clock.
It probably did, because I think both teams were big passing teams. The clock stopped a lot.
Yeah. Coach Kokenauer, if you want gym time, you'll have to grab Spalding's master schedule.
Yeah, good luck with that.
I am not authorized to do that. Could probably give you a grammar textbook, but that's about it. And I think that's one of the first times somebody other than Frakes has got it, so good job. Landon can't grab that rebound.
Hey, I got one time a while ago.
There you go.
It was on a random guess, though. I'm still mad. Coach Gallion won't tell me the answers to the trivia.
Yeah. Doesn't want to be
Spalding
seen
with
as a
the steal.
homer. Job, Jake.
Lays it in. Royals just really putting on a clinic in terms of scoring.
Yeah, we get one more basket here. This is running clock for the rest of the fourth quarter.
I kind of go back and forth about how I feel about the running clock. I just don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
I'm not
There
a
it is.
huge fan. Oh, is that Jake Spalding?
Yeah,
for
that
three?
was Jake.
I'm not a huge fan of it because, I doubt this would happen, but say you got two studs on a team and they're just absolutely dominating the game. They're the only reason that the team's ahead, and then say they both get injured, and then it becomes a close game at the end, but it's still a running clock.
Right.
With the 7-5-point game, whatever it is.
Right.
It's I'm not sure what the reception is because I don't read all the basketball message boards. I don't know if it'll make a huge difference, but for us, like Landon for three again, for us playing Union Modoc, that would have been, other than setting the school record, that's one you just kind of want to get out of that game without injuries. You want to stay sharp and get your end of the bench guys some work. But nice steal from Cyrus.
Cyrus just absolutely out-muscles the guy there.
Yep. I'll be real curious to know how many times that the mercy rule is put into effect at the end of the season when you look at everything.
Yeah.
Because I can see us having a couple. Like tonight, we're just shooting great, and they had a terrible quarter. It's not their bad team.
Yeah.
Grant hits a 3.
Yeah, on paper, I think people will look at this and be a little bit surprised because Daleville is not a bad team.
No, they're definitely not. That's
a lot of
what's
juniors
surprising.
and seniors.
And with the way they started the game, it's just a totally different team at this point.
Yeah. Because it was close the first quarter. Yeah, it was tied up at one point at the end.
I think we were down 8-2 or 9-2 at one point.
Wow. A lot of it,
no good.
It's just come down to shooting. We just shot a lot better.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, nice spin move by Landon O'Neill, and it's good.
I'm going to do some quick math now because we're getting close. I've got Landon with 24 points.
Wow.
Leisure makes that, gets the roll and the foul.
Looks like Daleville is clearing the bench.
Yep, and so Landon, I wouldn't expect to see him again. Arnold checks in for the first time as well, and then Silas and Cole come back in along with Grant and Edric.
Was Landon close to a record?
Yes, Landon is close to moving into 5th place. He had 24 tonight. He needed 26 to move into 5th place.
I remember he got his 1,000th point last year in the sectional game. Where's he at right now?
I don't know what his total is. That would be should be in this.
Oh, okay.
It should be in that. Silas hits that one.
Tough shot.
Mr. Gallion said the mercy rule in football led to bigger blowouts. And I know one of our things when our offense was rolling, we wanted to see if we could get to it as fast as possible. Coach Gallion hates that rule, I think, if he was being sarcastic.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Coach Gallion, not just because he's my husband, but I don't know. I'm also the one, though, you let your varsity players play.
Yeah.
You know, they practice hard. They're on varsity for a reason. You don't pull them just because you get ahead. That's just my opinion. But
yeah. Oh, my.
I know that's not a popular opinion, so I apologize, but
yeah, and it takes away time from other players that don't get to play that much that might want to get in towards the end of games for any sport.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and for us at the 1 and 2A level with football, you're playing JV kids.
Yeah.
And then you could be in danger of quarters. You know, you got some things. Cole straight on. He hits the 3.
And the Royals are on fire right now.
I'm mostly speaking from a football standpoint, realistically, because, you know, I think our JV players do need to get some of that varsity experience on one hand, but on the same hand, you know.
Yeah, we had a couple games where our at least offensively, our starters and skill players played one possession in the second half of a football game, and then you don't get the work because there's a fine balance between risking them in a game you've won and getting the work you need.
Right. Definitely a tough call to make.
Yep, Isaac Lewis checks in. And really from the end of the first quarter, maybe halfway through the first quarter, this game has been all Royals. Isaac gets the steal.
Take it all the way. And, Cole with the rebound.
Nope.
Zach Arnold with the next rebound. Shoots it. It's up. It's no good. Cole fighting for another rebound. And Daleville ends up with it.
Long 3 is good. That's Keaton Farrell, the senior. So we got 2 minutes to go. Zach, the lefty. Zach, our first two-sport athlete. We haven't mentioned that.
Oh, wow.
Zach also a varsity wrestler. Had a tournament the last couple days in Connorsville.
Cole for 3. It's good. Another 3. Man, how many does Cole have now? Quite a few.
13.
All right. So we got quite a few Royals in double digits, I'm sure.
We'll get it.
Zach looks like he's going to try to take it all the way. And, he gets fouled. Zach Arnold's first free throw is up. No good.
And Jaden Stein has also checked in for the Royals.
Second free throw is up. Ah, no good.
Minute to go. That one's no good. Cole grabs the rebound.
Royals looking to get something here. Running an Eastern set. Zach takes it all the way to the hole. And, almost gets the and one.
Right now, at this point, he's like, just give me the layup so I don't have to worry about making a free throw to get on the board.
Nice take. I somehow knew he was going to go back to the left side.
Yeah.
First free throw up by Arnold. It's short.
Come on, Zach.
Yep, put this next one in.
Zach Boy's over there in the student section.
I know. He's got his little fan club over there, the Spirit Fingers. Get in
Second
there.
free throw.
Ah.
No good. Dang.
They'll probably let him know about that later.
I'm sure they will.
He just needs to tell him he's a wrestler. It's hard shooting free throws when you're a wrestler. Should have been a kick ball. They're just letting it go now. 20 seconds to go here. Royals going to finish with a 40-plus point victory. Good follow there from number 25, Coleman Newsom. And we'll probably just hold this. All right. Big win for the Royals. Both teams coming in with one loss. And then the Broncos are going to pick up their second. Royals sweep this week. We won't play again until next Friday. Wapahani at home. And we'll be live streaming that. We also have the girls against Blue River, which is huge, probably for the conference championship there. That will be Tuesday. That's at home. But if you can't make it, we'll live stream that as well. We got to pick a Paxton Farms Sweet Corn player of the game. So let me give you unofficially, here's point totals. I got Landon with 24, and Landon is next game should be moving into fifth all time. Silas, who had a huge first half, finishes with 21. Jake had 9. Cole ends up with 13. Edric with 4. And we didn't really need him tonight like we did the other night.
Edric only had 4.
Yeah,
Wow.
only 4.
Wow.
It felt like a lot more.
Yeah,
It did.
It did. And again, unofficially, I may have missed one. Grant with 11. Cyrus with 4. So points coming from all over. We don't have all of the official stats. We may not have them before we go off the air. But Mrs. Gallion, who you liking for your player of the game?
I mean, I think Cyrus did a great job, like you said. I don't know. I picked the JV one.
We have to go. Who you like? Anybody else?
I would say probably Cyrus or Silas, honestly.
Cyrus or
I think
Silas?
they both, yeah.
Old Testament. Okay,
It was a good team win. There's a lot of players you could give it to.
that's true, but we can only give it.
And like I
That's
mentioned
true. That's
Cole
very
Rainbow
true as
too
well.
during the game, and then I jinxed him, but
Yeah.
he's another one that really worked hard tonight.
really, really important trophy you can win at the end if you're
I
the
know, it's so much
player of the
pressure.
game. What do you think, Cam?
Overall, obviously the points, Landon wins that.
Yeah.
And overall, I think Landon did some other things on the floor. And overall, I'd give it to Landon.
Landon
Like
too,
Landon.
and yeah, and I like that. I was looking at Silas. Silas did a really nice job in the first half when we were struggling to score. He was instrumental in keeping us in there at the beginning, which sounds funny when we win by 40, but we were not playing well at the start of the first quarter. But I can roll with Landon too. Landon
Yeah, I'm
kind of
okay
took
with
over that
Landon.
second half.
Yeah.
So we'll give the Paxton Farms Sweet Corn player of the game to Landon. I'll see if I can get his little graphic going here. Will it work if I can find it? We got not LinkedIn. We got his name down there. So Landon, congratulations.
Good job.
Thanks for having a cute nephew too.
Yeah.
And like I said, we will be with you next week, Friday night for the boys, Wapahani. But come support the girls. They are currently ranked 7th in the state.
Wow.
Yep.
It's really
Boys,
good.
I think
Awesome.
we're 12th, maybe 11th, something like that. The girls ranked 7th, going to play Blue River, who's kind of been an arch nemesis of theirs over the last couple of years. And if we beat Blue River, that'll be we'll have beat the other 3 or the other 2 contenders, 2 or 3 for the MEC championship. So then it would be a matter of just finishing out against teams we should be better than. So Happy New Year. Be safe tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed your 2021 for what it was worth, and 2022 will be better. Thank Cam Wise for joining us.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me on here.
Absolutely.
Got to make the joke. See
Yeah.
you next year.
See you next year. Yep.
I had to say it. I'm sorry. Oh, man.
Scott Knight and signing off for Jake Gallion. Thank you.
See you later.